Hello again, my fellow YouTubers and YouTuberettes out there, one and all. You've heard of the Karen stories, the entitled people. I've got a Kevin story for you, and this happened at work, right? Sorry if the light's a little dim right now. but, yeah, the other day I was like working in a trailer trying to throw some tires, and this one guy, he's still a trainee, right? He comes over. He says, "Hey man, could you show me how to convert these tires? Make them where they like stack easily." So I do that, right? And I go over there, and I start. Okay, this is how you do this and this. I start showing him, and all of a sudden I look over. Instead of paying attention, he's just on his phone. He's just staring at his phone, texting somebody. So I just quietly, I don't say anything. I quietly walk out of the trailer, right? And I thought, I'm going to let it go. But I thought, no, I'm going to go back in and tell him about it. So I went back in, and he was with this other trainee. And that's a different story. But I look at the guy that was doing that, and I said, "Hey, man, I don't mind showing you how to do stuff. But you need to pay attention when I'm showing you." He said, "Well, I was." I said, "No, you weren't. You were doing this." And he kind of just shut up, kind of mumbled something. I said, "I'm going to let the supervisor know I'm going to section 2. So I went up there and I told I waited for the supervisor. Finally, he came up the stairs and said, "Hey, man," I told him, I said, "Look, I'm going to go." No. He was on a forklift and I stopped him. But anyway, I said, "Hey, look, I'm going to stop. I'm going to go to section 2. Because," and I explained to him what happened, and he just got off the forklift and just kind of like, just kind of fast walked over there, and started talking to him. Then I go to section 2. Then a few minutes later, after he talks to him, this guy that I corrected in the trailer, and then before I went to tell the supervisor, mind you, comes over to me and gets in my face. "Oh, why you gotta be a bitch telling on me like that? Why could you come to me like a man?" And you remember, right? I told you, I said before I went to the supervisor, I went in the trailer and I confronted this kid. He's a kid. I told him, "Hey, I don't mind showing you stuff, but pay attention when I'm telling you." Then I walked out. I remember this before I told the supervisor. And he's like, "Oh, you gotta be a bitch." And I looked at him and said, "Man, I told you when I was in the trailer. I walked in and told you." And he said some other crap, and he's kind of walking off. I said, "Well, do your damn job." And he said, "What?" I said, "Do your damn job. Do your job." And he comes back up to me, blah, 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 blah. Starts walking. I said, "Stay the hell away from me." He's going, I said, "Just get away from me, man." I was really getting hot. I haven't got hot like this in a long time, but I walked off, and I kicked the trash can, and I grabbed this metal stool, and I slammed the fuck out of it against the concrete. I started screaming, and I looked at this fucker from a distance. I said, "Fuck you! Fuck you!" I was hoping he'd come charging at me. I was hoping he would, but he didn't. I just kept on going hard out at my supervisor. I said, hey. And I told the supervisor what happened. And he walked off and talked to the guy again. And he talked to this other guy because I was having problems with him. Then the supervisor came back to me. He asked me, "Hey, man, did he threaten you?" I said, "Well, he said something, but I didn't hear what he said because I was so pissed off. I just walked away. So I just kept on going." But it was okay after that. I mean, that kid tried to shoot me a dirty look. I was just like, "You better not say one thing to me," because I'm not trying to lose my job. Because as he was walking away earlier from the earlier incident, him getting in my face, I yelled at him, "I ain't trying to lose my job over you!" And I'm like, the things you gotta fucking, yeah, I'm cussing. Yeah, I'm cussing. People were like, "Oh, you're a Christian." Excuse me, I'm not perfect. But anyway, I'm just like, why, this person is a Kevin. I think they're entitled to do whatever they want to me. I'm supposed to put up with that bullshit? I'm sick of this shit, man. To all you people out there who think you're entitled and you think that you can take advantage of people, you're wrong. That person's going out of their way to help you, and then you want to get mad, start talking shit to them, and getting mad because they don't like you taking advantage of them. Well, you don't like being taken advantage of, so hey, touche, as the French say. Jesus was never nice, he was always kind. Let's all remember the verse about Jesus looking over the temple very carefully and then coming back the next day and then chasing people out. Jesus was kind, but he also was like, oh no, this is wrong. You are not doing this. You need to stop it. Jesus made a lot of enemies because a lot of people were walking around in his day like they were entitled and they wanted to abuse people. And that's pretty much the way it is nowadays. And I'm not saying, and not everybody's like that, obviously, but I mean, dang. I'm just being real, folks. Take it with a grain of salt. Take it however you want to take it. But I'm not a doormat. Okay. There's a difference between being kind and being nice. So, and I'm gonna say this. And I say this when I mean this when I say it. As always, I mean this. Be blessed and be safe and be healthy and be at peace in the name of Christ Jesus. Even though it's hard sometimes. Tough love. I'm out. Bye.